There's a girl down the beach. Every cloud will fade as rain before the sun sees around. She's called the Sun Queen. Every time, now and then, when Mr. Blue Sky fades again, I long for her to be here, oh sweet Sun Queen. And everywhere she goes, I don't know, oh sweet Sun Queen.
Welcome back to our channel. So today I'm going to be talking about the new Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette, which I just got in the mail a few days ago. I'm a little bit late on this video because I got it the day that it was released on the Urban Decay website, but I had to refilm the video about 3 times, so I'm just getting around to doing it now. I think I have filmed this look about every single day for the past 3 days, and I actually originally had done a gray silver smoky look, which you guys can see on my Instagram. If you want to go on over to my Instagram and check it out, you can. If you still want me to recreate that look, I can totally film that look for you guys as well, but I ended up changing it up because I had the idea of just incorporating the purple that Urban Decay is known for. So if you guys can see it, I'm not really sure if you can see it from here, but I did do a purple eyeliner, and then I also did purple in my waterline. So I just kind of wanted to play around with colors and make it pop a little bit more and incorporate that purple in there. So I'm going to try to keep the video really short. I'm still going to include the tutorial, a review, and swatches, and I'm also going to kind of show you guys the comparison between all of the Naked palettes and then the new Naked Smoky palette. So if you guys want to see all of that, and if you want to see the mini tutorial of how I got this eye look right here, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm gonna get started with the review and give you my thoughts on the palette. I'm not gonna go into too much detail because I don't want the video to be too long, but anyway, let's just get started. It retails for $54 on the Urban Decay website. They did sell out of the palette already, but I believe they have restocked since then, so you should be able to get it from their website. If not, I am almost positive that it is available on Sephora.com as well. It was so it comes in this box like this, which I'm probably going to save because I really like it. I really love the way that it looks. They have included a little insert this time, which I don't believe came with any of my other Naked palettes, so I thought that was really neat. It comes with 4 different looks that you can kind of recreate, and it gives you instructions on how you can recreate each of the looks. So it goes basically from your iconic Urban Decay smoky eye, which is just like a really intense black smoky eye, to a everyday smoky look, and it gives you instructions for all of them. They also give you tips in here as to how to create a smoky eye, which I thought was really cool. It actually tells you like blend, 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 work in layers and things like that. So it comes with this little insert. You can save it if you want to or not. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the actual palette itself. So the palette itself comes in a hard plastic case, which pretty much all of the Naked palettes come in except Naked 1, which is like that velvety kind of cardboard box, but I believe Naked 2, Naked 3, and the Naked Basics all come in the Naked plastic. Actually, I don't believe, I know because I have them all. So it does come in the hard plastic case, and the one thing that I really like is that it's magnetic. See, if you guys can see, it's magnetic, and it's actually a really strong magnet. It doesn't feel flimsy, or it doesn't feel like it's just going to open up at any minute. It's actually pretty strong. So it is a magnetic case. It's a beautiful packaged palette. I love it. So I really love this palette's look and package. It's the same as the box. It has that like smoky gray look. I just love it. I think it looks really, really cool for a palette. I love it. I love it. So that's what it looks like. And then it's actually like a see-through kind of, I don't even know how to say it, but it's like see-through plastic, and you can see the little like shadow pants inside. Can you see that? So it almost makes it look like 3D. I don't know. It comes with a nice size mirror. It's basically the whole length of the palette, which if you guys have the first Naked palette, that's not the case. The mirror is super small, but I believe in Naked 2 and Naked 3, the mirror is pretty big as well. One of the main differences is the actual brushes themselves. So if you guys can see, the brushes are totally different. In the first 3 palettes, the brushes all look like this, so it's just one flat end to the brush and then another flat end to the other brush, just a little bit fluffier of a flat end, I would say. This time around they included a pencil brush on one side and then a fluffy blending brush on the other side, and I really like this brush because it has a pointed tip, so it's really nice for the outer corner. Also, if you want to kind of create like a cut crease, or not a cut crease but a soft kind of cut crease look, you can do that with this brush because it has the pointed end, so if you hold it this way it'll actually create that line for you. So I really actually like the brush, and I like the fact that they changed the brush this time around because I was kind of getting tired of the other brush. So when you open up the palette, it has 12 eyeshadows in here. Here they are in all of their glory. It does have 4 brush is falling. It does have 4 matte shades right here. Then it also has your satin shades right here, and then it has your shimmery shades. As you guys can see, most of the eyeshadows are cool toned. Actually, I would say they are all cool toned, including the brown. I don't see any warm shades in here. To me, they all look cool toned. So I think if you are able to get this palette, definitely pick it up. You're getting a really good deal with it. Each of the Urban Decay eyeshadows are $20, I believe, and with this palette you get 12 eyeshadows for $54. So I think it's worth it. You guys are going to see the swatches and the comparisons with the other Naked palettes, and then I'm also going to show you the tutorial of how I got this look. So here is the original Naked compared to the Smoky palette. I will let you guys be the judges of the differences. Next is Naked 2 compared to the Smoky palette. Next we have Naked 3 compared to the Smoky palette. And as you can see, there's really not much to compare here because Naked 3 was completely different. And lastly, I did Basics 1 and Basics 2 so that you could compare the matte eyeshadows. So here is a close-up of the palette. The first 4 eyeshadows are considered your shimmery eyeshadows. The next 4 after that are your satin eyeshadows, and then the last 4 are the matte eyeshadows. The first swatch that I have for you guys is High, and this is a champagne shimmer with micro glitter. It's a peachy beige color with some warm undertones, but it's pretty cool toned as well. Then we have Dirty Sweet, which is a bronzy color, and it also is a shimmery shade. Next is Radar, and this is a metallic taupe color, also with some micro glitter in it. Next is Armor, which is a metallic silver taupe color. Next is Slanted, and Slanted is a light metallic gray color with really cool and blue undertones. Next is Dagger, and this is a charcoal color, and it looks a little bit matte, but as you can see, it is shimmery and it has micro glitter in it as well. Next we have Black Market, and this is a jet black satin color. It has really cool undertones and a satiny sheen finish to it. Next is Smolder, and this is a deep plum taupe color. Next is Password, and this is a cool taupe matte color, and it has really cool undertones. Next we have Whiskey, and Whiskey is a brown matte eyeshadow with cool undertones. Next we have Combust, and Combust is supposed to be a peachy shade, but to me it looks more on the gray side with really cool undertones. And lastly we have 13, which is an off-white matte eyeshadow. And that is it for the swatches. I hope that you guys found this helpful. I also wanted to tell you that if you pick up this palette, make sure that you use primer with it, because I did find some of the shadows a little bit harder to blend than others. So that is it for the swatches. This is the swatches under different different lighting. I just wanted to show you guys what it would look like with the ring light off. And that is it. Now let's just move on to the tutorial. So to start, I am going to be using this Eye Bright pencil by Benefit, and I am just applying it with this small flat brush, and this is going to make whatever eyeshadow I use in this area appear brighter. As a primer, I am going to be using MAC's Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. For my brow bone eyeshadow, I am going to be using this shade called 13 from the palette, and I am using my MAC 239 brush, and I'm applying this color all over my brow bone area as well as my crease and my inner corner in the first half of my lid. This is just going to make this eyeshadow a lot easier to blend because I did find some of these shadows a little bit hard and patchy to blend. As my transition shade, I am applying the color Combust using my Sigma E40 brush. Now taking the color Whiskey and my Zoeva 217 brush, I am going to wing out the shape a little bit here, and then I'm going to start bringing in the color into my crease. I'm going to hold the brush in a downward slant so that it blends the eyeshadow for me, and then I'm going to just be filling in the corner in as well. So I want to introduce you to my new favorite brushes. These are by Luxy Beauty and they are pink. I love them. I am using the number 205 and I'm just blending the color Whiskey and Combust together. I did not add any more color. I'm just doing a little bit of blending. So now I'm cleaning off the brush on my Veramona Switch Duo, and I'm grabbing a little bit more of the Combust color and I'm just layering this on top of a Whiskey. Now I'm grabbing the color 13 on my Luxy Beauty 223 brush and I'm applying this to the first half of my lid. Next, I'm applying the color Combust to the other half of my lid. Grabbing my 205 again, I'm going to blend this in a little bit and reduce any harsh lines. Next, I'm grabbing the color High on the same 223 brush and I'm applying that to the first half of the lid on top of 13. Now taking Radar, I am applying that on top of Combust on the second half of my lid. And again, taking the 205 to do a little bit of blending to get rid of any harsh lines. So now I'm gonna go apply some foundation, and next we're moving on to the eyeliner. So I'm using Makeup Forever's Aqua Liner and the Sephora Purple Eyeliner. So I'm using the Aqua Liner as a base to make the Sephora liner pop a little bit more. So we are just going to layer these basically on top of each other. Now taking the number 217 brush and the color Dirty Sweet, I am going to apply this to my lower lash line, but only to the first third. Now using the brush that came with the palette and taking the color Whiskey, I am going to line the rest of my lower lash line. Now taking the other side of the brush, I'm just going to do a little bit of blending. For my waterline, I'm using Makeup Forever's Aquamatic in purple. I could not find a good angle for this, so it is not going to be on camera, but that's what's on my waterline. For the lashes, I use Ardell Wispies layered with some other Ardell lashes, and then I applied Tarte mascara on my lower lashes and my top lashes. And putting these samples to good work, I am going to be using the color Kinky as my lip color, and that is it. This completes the look. Okay guys, so that's it for this video. I hope that you found it a little bit helpful. Don't mind the noise going in the background. Lexi is eating ice. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or suggestions, if I missed anything, leave it down below and I will do my best to answer it as always. And yeah, I know that I kind of started with these tutorial review and swatches all in one video, but I think there's a lot of them on YouTube now. If you guys still like these videos, let me know, because I like doing them for you. I like to include as much information as possible, because I know that's what I would like to know if I was going to go buy something. But if you guys think that they're getting a little bit too long, then just let me know and I will try to fix it. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Sending you lots of love and hugs and kisses from our home to yours. Boop. Boop. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'ma care for you. Or that way, or this way. I don't know. My hair is a big mess. Yay! I just got eyeshadow on my shirt. Kind of see how it's holding up, because it's a little bit hard to see through video, you know, what it really looks like in real life. So I will try to take pictures. Oh, no, I will take pictures for you guys. So I'm gonna